let's talk Washington Commanders a little bit here. They're in trouble. I was mentioning about how deep in trouble that they are because how deep the NFC is. You've got the 5-1-1 Green Bay Packers, and then you look at the rest of the NFC standings, and there are a host of 6-2 and 5-2 teams that are right there in positions 2 through 6. The Niners at 5-3, and the Commanders at 3-5 are currently in 13th place in conference. And Jayden Daniels can't stay healthy, and nor can Terry McLaurin. I mean, that's what happens, right? When you hold out. I mean, this may be an oversimplification. You're 30, you're holding out, you got a quad injury that knocks you out for a month, then you come back and make some great plays, and boom, all of a sudden the quad injury crops up again. He says he's day-to-day right now, which doesn't sound great. Their next game is against Seattle, and that is 100% on NBC at home, must-win territory. You cannot lose to the Seattle Seahawks if you are going to have a wild card route to the playoffs. That's your route. I'll use that way to say the word, okay? That's your route to the playoffs. Because the Eagles are sitting there at 6-2. And the way you're playing, you're not beating the Eagles the 2 times that you see them in the last 3 games of the season. Wrapped around a trip to, as you can see with the Washington Commanders, got Dallas coming in. Well, those are the last 3 games of the year. So you've got to beat Seattle. You cannot not have a tiebreak situation there. So beating Seattle would be huge. Then you're 4-5, and you can maybe make some hay with some other games that are somewhat winnable. Home for Miami. Not home for, you're in Spain against Miami. Giants, you can take care of them, maybe. Got Denver. There's some tough games ahead. You're 3-5. Got to win this game against Seattle. Certainly if your offense is sputtering. I understand Daniels is out. But the 7 points, the fewest scored under Dan Quinn, who had this to say after the game.
Did we leave a lot of opportunities out there tonight? And you cannot leave that many chances out there and expect to win, especially against this team. Not capitalize on the turnovers, not winning our 4th downs. They did. It was great to see us get in some of the takeaways. That's been an emphasis of what we've been hitting on. But, leaving here, you cannot leave that many opportunities out there and walk away from this place with a win.
I guess some of the positives, Lattimore came up with his first interception as a Commander. They've been waiting on that. Bobby Wagner is still Bobby friggin' Wagner. Yep. How about this one? He became the 11th player who's intercepted both Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that's a first ballot Hall of Famer. When he hangs it up, I've already stated my case about Bobby. But the run game disappeared last night. Bill Krosky Merritt, nice to meet you. 9 carries for 25 rushing yards. That's his fewest amount in his rookie season. Mariota led the Commanders in rushing. I mean, they started well. And the interception that Mariota had when it went right off of Debo's hands, they were marching down the field. The first 15 scripted looked beautiful. Too many mistakes, and now they're in a hole. You're 3-5, and let's get this correct. Let me hold it closer here. You're 1-4 in conference. They have to win this game against Seattle. It's must win. To fall to 3-6 and 1-5 in conference, and no longer now have a tiebreak against Seattle, which might not win its division, but be good enough to be a wild card team. This is it. You want to make the playoffs? You want to follow up last year's remarkable run to the NFC Championship game with your unicorn of a quarterback? Well, that unicorn's got to stay healthy. You got to still win games. And Sunday night is must-win territory in Week 9. And if it's not, you're 3-6. And then you've got games against Denver and Detroit and 2 against Philadelphia and 1 against Dallas still to go. That is not the position you want to be in. Certainly when you're not playing like last year when you could have won a lot of those games against the elite competition. They're not looking elite at all. They are what they are, which is a 3-5 team that makes too many mistakes and has a quarterback that is not staying healthy enough for him for whatever reason. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.